everybody, this is a Sucky Gamers here, back again with another Overwatch video. But this time, we're playing a different hero in the game. We're playing Genji. And, like before, beginning of the video, I'm just going to take some time and tell you about the hero itself. What kind of hero it is, what its skills are, what it's, good at doing, and yeah. First of all, Genji is a little bit more difficult of a hero to play than McCree, like I was playing before. I don't want to say I don't want to say like playing a hero in this game is necessarily hard, because it's not like super difficult or anything. It's not like, playing Dota or playing a highly skilled Dota hero or a highly skilled League of Legends champion or whatever. But reason being why it's more difficult is, first of all, the right click of Genji is, as you can see in his hand, there's 3 throwing stars, and his attack is, basic attack is throwing 3 of them. And the thing about them is that like if you move while throwing them, they'll like spread out, if that makes sense. Like if you just throw all of them standing still, they all shoot in a straight line. But the more movement you have while throwing them, like the more they'll like spread out mid-flight. So that's what kind of makes it difficult. And also, if all 3 of your throwing stars hit, it really doesn't do that much damage, as far as I'm concerned. Obviously right there, I hit like a couple 3 stars in a row, but there's other people, damaging the person too. Obviously this hero is going to do a lot of damage hitting 3 stars like to the head or something like that. So, now that I'm done explaining his first skill for way too long, his second ability, which is his right click, throws 3 spread out throws the 3 spread out throwing stars very quickly. And I'll try to show you a clip of me, or I'll try to mention when I use it at some point. But basically, the right click shoots 3 spread out throwing stars quicker than just doing like the left click. And then that brings me to his E. As you can see in the bottom right on the HUD, like last time, he has an E. And the E is basically a block. What happens is you press E, and for a certain period of time, it will like channel, and during that time period, who's ever shooting at you, all of the damage and bullets that they shoot at you will be reflected towards wherever you're aiming. So for example, you're attacking somebody, they're shooting back at you, and if you use your E, all the bullets and damage that they're shooting at you will just be reflected onto them, but it goes like where you're aiming. So it doesn't happen if you're not like aiming directly back at them. And you could also, if you wanted, as you can see, that was my E back there when I pulled up my sword like that. And right here you might be able to see me throw like the 3 throwing stars like really quickly. And I did it again, but she wasn't looking at me. Anyway, you could actually take the damage somebody is like doing to you and actually deflect it at somebody else if you wanted to. You don't even necessarily have to deflect it like at the person that's like necessarily shooting at you. And then, as you can see in the bottom right again, your left shift is like a long distance like lunge where you'll hit like melee basically. You have like a basic melee in the game. but your left shift is like a super long lunge sort of like melee thing, and I believe it does 100 damage upon hitting somebody. So it's way more, it's more effective than a melee. Like right there I just used it, and it also can be used from like a farther distance than a melee, obviously, because there's a pretty big distance you can like lunge at people. So like a good thing to do with the lunge is sometimes you want to use it to initiate, even from full health, because say a hero has like 200 health, you lunge at them, you hit them with your left shift attack, all of a sudden they have 100 HP, and all you have to do is maybe spam your 3 spread out stars, since you can spam them faster, or you can just try to do your basic attack and finish them off really quick. So yeah, it's kind of like to build, like as I said in my last video, every single hero in Overwatch has an ultimate, which I used my ultimate earlier, which you might have noticed. But when I use my ultimate again, I'll like let you know, and I'll explain what happens and whatnot. Right here, I use a combination of a lot of my skills. I used my deflect skill, did a little bit of damage back to him. Right here is my ultimate. I'll just let it go and I'll explain it. Basically, you go around with your sword, this special sword that you don't use like any other time. You have like 2 swords. The green sword is like basically your ultimate sword, I guess you would say. But it's like a channeled thing, but it's not like, you know, it has like a time limit on how long you can use it once you activate your ultimate. But anyway, what happens is the sword does a lot of damage. And it can wipe out like a whole enemy team if you play it right, and if you know, land enough like sword slashes and everything. And it's like very powerful and can be very effective if you use it right, just like pretty much any offensive sort of DPS hero's ultimate. So you fly around with your sword and everything, and just like normal, which I haven't mentioned yet, when you use left shift, it goes on a cooldown obviously, but if you get a kill while your left shift is on cooldown, say you just use your left shift but you get a kill, it like resets your left shift so you can go again. So that's basically how you want to use your ultimate on this hero. You want to activate it, you want to get a kill really fast, and then you want to left shift into somebody to do damage, and then slash them, left shift into somebody to do damage initially, and then slash them. And it just allows you to like do a quick combo, like left shift slash with your ultimate, left shift slash with your ultimate. And, like it gives you, you'll like, build up on all the damage you can do like really quickly. And also, since you're not like invulnerable or anything during your ultimate, the left shift resetting every single time you get a kill definitely helps with like not being killed or hit when you're that close range, because sometimes that's like a downfall to this hero's ultimate, is that he has to be really close range to use it, and it allows for the other team to just kind of gang up on you, especially if you're like in a big group of people, and like kill you off really fast before you can really do anything. I mean, I've had plenty of failed ultimates with this hero that like didn't really go over so well. So, what I really like about this hero is that it's a little bit more difficult than like McCree, because as you notice, like with McCree, obviously you have to be accurate when like shooting your gun and everything like that, but the whole like flash flail the hammer thing with McCree, it's kind of like makes kills, decently easy if you can catch somebody off guard or somebody gets like too close to you. I know that when I play McCree, it's like, or when I play against the McCree, I just try to like stay back, try to kill him from a distance, because I know if I get close I'm just gonna get flashed and I'm gonna die. But I guess what I like about this hero is like it's like actually one of the better offensive DPS heroes, even though it might not seem like it if you've played, like the first time I played it, I remember I was like, well, this hero's like not really all that great. Like, I mean, it's good, but you know, it's not as good as like other ones. But slowly, sorry about the yawn, I learned like, wow, this hero's actually like really good. And one of the reasons is because this ultimate right here is just sick. You know what I mean? Just got 3 kills with it really quickly. But it's like, I like how I feel like all of its skills like work really well together, like the damage block and the roll and everything, right? And like, not only is it a long range hero, it's super effective while using close. Like if you get the right skills off and everything, like you get your left shift off, you spam your 3 stars that are spread out, like, or throwing stars spread out like really quickly, and it's kind of like a close range, long range hero. And it's easier to use it long range, obviously, and a lot harder to master like close range. But once you master it, it's like so crazy because you have like so much movement, right? And you can just like literally dance around the other team if you like play it right, just constantly hitting them and harassing them and everything. Oh, and something else that I also didn't mention is that you can climb up walls with this hero. As you can see back there, I climbed up the wall. And there's also other heroes that can climb up walls. There's heroes that can blast themselves up on top of walls. In this game, but yeah, that's another perk of him, is like you can dash in with your left shift, do some damage, and then like climb over a wall really quickly and get the hell out of there before, you know, somebody tries killing you or finishing you off when you just killed somebody. So it's like easy in and out hero, like, and yeah, it can, like I said before, it can do a lot of damage if you understand how to use it right. So yeah, that's basically Genji in a nutshell. I hope you enjoyed the video and everything, since it's wrapping up here. I did pretty decent this game. I got like 20 something kills and like a small amount of deaths, and I got to play the game, as you can see. This is the ultimate that I used right from the beginning of the game. I don't remember how many kills I got with it. I got like 3, maybe 4 or something. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed watching the game. Hopefully, you know, you got a little bit of information about Overwatch if you don't know what it is and everything. And I hope you just enjoyed in general, like I think I've already said multiple times. But yeah, so thanks for watching, and I will see you guys later.